Comfort is a silent thief. It doesn't break in with noise and fury. It tiptoes in, dressed as routine, disguised as safety. It whispers lullabies of predictability, wrapping you in a cocoon that feels like peace, but is, in truth, a prison. You were not designed for stagnation. Within you lies a spark, a restless fire that yearns for growth, for challenge, for the raw edges of life. But comfort dampens that fire, convincing you that the warmth of the familiar is better than the blaze of potential. To live fully, you must step into discomfort. Not once, not occasionally, but habitually. Discomfort is the crucible where character is forged, where resilience is tempered, where true strength emerges. Edge Studio. Consider the seed buried in soil. In darkness, it faces pressure, resistance, the unknown. Yet it pushes upward, breaking through the earth, reaching for light. Without that struggle, there is no growth. So too with you. Embrace the unfamiliar. Seek out challenges that stretch you, that make you question your limits. Let discomfort be your compass, guiding you toward areas where growth is possible. Remember, the path to mastery is paved with moments of uncertainty. Each step into the unknown is a declaration. I am willing to evolve. I am committed to becoming more than I was yesterday. So force yourself to be uncomfortable, not because you enjoy pain, but because you understand its purpose, because you recognize that on the other side of discomfort lies transformation. Let this be your mantra. Discomfort is my ally. Through it, I discover my strength, my purpose, my true self. Continue to seek the edges of your comfort zone and step beyond them. There, in the realm of the unfamiliar, you will find the life you were meant to live. The truth is, the greatest enemy of progress isn't failure, it's comfort. Failure wakes you up. It hurts, it stings, but it teaches. Comfort, on the other hand, rocks you slowly into forgetting who you are meant to become. It teaches nothing but compliance. And while you sit in comfort, your potential rusts, your dreams decay, your ambition fades. Growth lives in tension. It lives in the early morning hours when your bed begs you to stay, but you rise anyway. It lives in the hard conversations you've avoided, the ones that strip away ego and force you to confront the truth. It lives in the gym when your muscles scream, but you push through one more rep. It lives in the silence after rejection, when no one is clapping and no one is watching, and yet you persist. That kind of discomfort is not punishment, it is preparation. The uncomfortable moments are the bricks that build resilience, the fire that sharpens clarity, the storm that teaches you balance. And every time you force yourself to face it, truly face it, you build a version of yourself that can no longer be broken by small things. Because in discomfort, you no longer react, you respond. You no longer seek ease, you seek growth. And while others look for shortcuts, you lace up your boots and take the long road, because you know the long road forges the strongest travelers. Comfort is the breeding ground of regret. And when the clock winds down, it's not the failures that haunt you. It's the chances you never took, the gifts you buried, the potential you suffocated to protect your ego. You see, life is not about avoiding storms. It's about learning to walk through them with power. And you can't do that when you're hiding under the illusion of safety. You can't do that when your every move is filtered through fear, doubt, or the opinions of people who haven't even begun to fight for their own dreams. There is a version of you that is unrecognizable from the one you are now. A version forged by trials, sharpened by rejection, humbled by failure, refined by pressure. And the only way to meet that version is through the doorway of discomfort. Because discomfort demands your attention. It calls your name at the edge of challenge. It screams when your legs tremble under the weight of responsibility. It roars when you make decisions that scare you, but you make them anyway. That's the moment you become dangerous, not to the world, but to your limitations. Force yourself to be uncomfortable until discomfort becomes your natural habitat, until the unfamiliar becomes your playground, until fear becomes a signal, not of retreat, but of direction. Walk into the room that intimidates you. Say yes to the opportunity that makes you sweat. Raise your hand before you're ready. Speak when your voice shakes. Try even when you might fail, because it's in those moments that you stop existing and begin living. The caterpillar does not become the butterfly by staying comfortable. It dissolves into nothing. It becomes unrecognizable. Only then does it emerge transformed. You must be willing to dissolve your former self to evolve into your higher self. And that doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design, your design. You must choose it over and over again. Comfort won't choose you. Greatness won't chase you. But discomfort will challenge you. It will test your hunger, your belief, your vision, and your commitment. And if you rise, if you meet it with grit, faith, and fire, you will walk out the other side unshakable.